My name is Samantha Perry, and I am a voice actor. I have been for the last 30 years. I want my family to be comfortable. I am a producer, a casting director, and a voiceover coach, and I run my own company called Voicetrax. Welcome to my home, my life. We are the #1 school. We are by far the largest training academy in the country. I've had to play all these baby spiders for the film Charlotte's Web.
And then I can lift the whole thing up through my head, and that can be yet another baby spider, and I can add the throat to it, and that could be another baby spider.
And I would say what sets us apart from other training facilities is that the people that teach here are the most successful people in the industry. Any and every voice is a fabulous voice when A, it's truthful, and B, when it's the right voice for the project. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Whether it's a top multi-million-dollar voice actor that's teaching the classes, or a top talent agent from Los Angeles, or if you want to learn how to do cartoons, you're going to be learning from the head of Disney casting, or you're going to be learning from the top animation agent in the country. So what really sets our school apart is the caliber of the teachers.
You're watching The View from the Bay, live.
Here to help us speak with confidence is the founder of Voicetrax in Sausalito. Please welcome Samantha Perry.
Hey, Samantha.
Hi, Samantha.
Welcome to the show. Good to see you.
Any voice is great in that it's your voice. You just need to learn to be authentic and be you. I've had my school for 20 years, and yes, I'd say half of the people there really would like to have a career in voiceover, but the other half come because they want to read a better bedtime story to their children, or they want to be a more engaging school teacher or trial attorney. It's really important, whether you're doing voice acting or any kind of public speaking, to really lead the listener by the ear. You got to make sure they get it. As far as the type of money one can make in voice acting, this is Hollywood. You can only make $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 a year. Or you can be a quote-unquote unknown voice actor who's making $7, $8 million a year. Yes, I have people that are now leading animation actors. I have one sweet student, Dion Kwan, who's blind, who trained here for many years, and then she went on to become one of the voices of the Rugrats.
Are you gonna play with us in the treehouse, Angelica? Are you Kim?
Chopper Burnett, he's the voice of NBC.
Next Friday, Tim McGraw will rock NBC.
I have a lot of students that come here. They love their day jobs. They're wanting to do this because it's a creative outlet, and they augment their income by doing voice acting. You always have to go back to visualizing where you are and who you're talking, all that stuff. You can't fake it. But I also have a lot of people that come here that have no intention of becoming voice actors, but they just want to have more confidence in reading a better bedtime story to their children. Even though it's an older woman, all right, you need to act quicker. I get letters from people that say, I have felt invisible my whole life, that it's always been so hard to just stand up and express how I feel, and I can now talk to people. You need to be what we call really on mic, so you want to be talking as close to the center of that microphone as possible. The microphone is a very, very interesting tool. I've been doing it for 32 years. I still am so amazed by the instrument, because when you get behind the microphone, it picks up any little millisecond of you not being sincere. So when people start to learn how to voice act, they really begin to learn to speak from the heart, to listen better to themselves, to each other. So there's a lot of just personal growth that takes place that nobody ever expects besides learning the craft of voice acting. What am I always saying? Safety lies in the risk. When we really are nervous and we don't really want to commit to something and we don't do much of something behind the mic because we're afraid we're going to make a fool out of ourselves, hello, that's when you're making quote unquote a fool out of yourself, right? Because it's not good. What happens once somebody is ready to compete in the marketplace? I will make them a CD, a demo. And it's like a 2-minute recording. It's like a talking resume. And I will help to get them an agent. And then once they have an agent, they start the auditioning process.
Yo, Mike, cable phone service is new technology and can cost you way less than you are paying now.
Sausalito is a beautiful place to have a business, and being able to walk outside of the studio and see the boats every day is really nice. And it's also, it creates a beautiful environment. The students are always outside, or the actors, when they're coming for an audition, they're outside rehearsing their scripts. It's really calming, and it creates a good environment, a good energy. And all the students here, we all feel like we're one big crazy family. There isn't 1 minute that I don't totally adore my job. Whether I'm actually behind the microphone myself doing a job or training people, to me this is wildly creative. No 2 days are ever alike. What better job is there than a job where every day you get to use your imagination? I think it's fantastic.